What's with the snow all over your face? Why'd you got the snow? Oh my goodness. Was you out there playing? Was you playing? You were playing? You want the treats? You two want the treats? They're all worn out. They were beating each other up out there. Hello everyone. I feel like I'm camping. I got a little happy light over here. I don't remember the last time I got to sit down and actually eat my breakfast or dinner or anything. I'm usually standing at the kitchen counter while I'm doing things, trying to eat. I have about 10 minutes and I need to cut my fingernails. Oh my gosh. I don't know when you'll see this because, sorry, I'm going to cut my nails while I do this. It's a little bit of nail ASMR here. Yeah, we hit 3,000 subscribers and I was actually going to make that a year-end goal, but, I thought that it was too far-fetched, too far out of the way. I figured we would make it at some time, you know, this year now. At the time I was thinking about it, next year. But yeah, YouTube does kind of these projections according to what you're doing. And I thought for sure, you know, they'd be closer to what I was thinking. And they figured that I would hit 3,000, you know, in 2 years from, I don't know, it's like last summer. So another year and a half from now. And I figured we would get ahead of that, you know, because of the way I saw the numbers going. But yeah, that's so exciting. I know that, you know, we were going to do a giveaway for every 1,000 subscribers. I don't know, you know, this one we wanted to make it special because we got real close to that year-end goal that I never thought would happen. I mean, we hit it on January 5th. And so Mary and I were going to do an announcement. And with that announcement, we were going to have everybody put a little comment on that video. And we're going to pick from those people. So that may have already happened. Today is Thursday, January 6th. And we haven't done the video I'm talking about yet. So more video magic here. And it is currently 8:25 in the morning. And it's 15 below outside. We're warming up. It's been, when I wake up in the morning, it's been anywhere from 20 to 30 below. We're supposed to get up to the single digits. I made a comment to somebody that, yeah, it's warming up. We're going to be in the single digits all week next week. The way that I worded it was, you know, that it's going to be warm. You know, when you've been 30 below for a week and it warms up above zero, it does. It feels warm. And people actually do. They'll break out their shorts and wear their shorts around town. It's an Alaskan thing. I had somebody come in shorts yesterday, you know, where I work. And for those of you that don't know, I'm a medical massage therapist. I work for a chiropractor in town. So we do medical type massages. So most of it's insurance and auto claims and things like that. Which is why I'm clipping my nails, because I'm starting to scratch myself, and if I scratch myself, it's because I'm trying not to scratch my people. And then I hyperextend my fingers, and it hurts. It hurts my hands. There's my alarm telling me it's almost time to go to work. So one more nail to clip here, and then I gotta file them. But because I'm clipping my nails and talking to you, I haven't eaten my breakfast yet. So now I'm down to 5 minutes. So I will let you go, and I'll go eat my breakfast. Sorry, I'm squinting. I got this bright light in my eyes, and I don't have my glasses on. I'm trying to see my fingernails. So I've got a birthday coming up. It's the big, I don't know if I want to give away my age, but it's not one that I'm going to appreciate. So I'll tell you what, I'm not very far away from Social Security. That should give away part of it. But yeah, so I'm going to eat my breakfast, and I'm lucky that I could get away without glasses, just my readers, and I'll go see if I can polish up my nails. Bye for now. Yep, it's 30 below again. It was supposed to warm up this weekend. It's Friday. And I looked at the forecast and I pushed the days out. It's still going to be 30 below at night till Tuesday, I think, is when it's going to start warming up. Oh, well, I hope they don't push it out further. So it's almost noon. Do you see that temperature over there? I don't know if you can see it, right? It's -32. I don't know if y'all know this, but at 40 below, Celsius and Fahrenheit meet. Both 40 below Celsius and 40 below Fahrenheit is the same temperature. Yeah, that's kind of a thing around here. Once it hits 40 below, you got to go take your picture in front of the sign. Usually the one over at the university. Very cool. So it's Friday night, and this is what we're doing.
Nothing.
I turned on the fireplace because it's 30 below outside, and I got off of work early because it's First Friday, and we were going to go do First Friday stuff, but I'm not going to be running in and out of the cold. So Mary's over here reading me comments while I'm trying to read comments. so she's confusing me.
I got so excited, and I'm reading all of the comments with all of the different specialty foods.
Yeah, she was the one that wanted to know about the food, so she's looking for all the foods.
Yeah, and I'm the only one that hasn't had dinner yet, so I'm making myself hungry.
Mm-hmm.
We saw one that said that the food in their state that's kind of a special is sweet tea, catfish, slaw, and hush puppies.
Yum.
And I was like, that sounds like your perfect meal, Mom.
I love catfish. You cannot get catfish up here.
Nope. Unfortunately. It was so cool seeing the catfish in Michigan. They had some big ones, and I mean, just in the tanks at like the
at the sports stores.
Yeah. They were cool looking.
Oh. All right, I'm going to get back to the comments because there's so many of them. Mary had an idea about how to put them into a randomizer so that way we can pick a winner.
Yeah.
So we're going to give it about a week. I'm going to write a little pinned note up there and let everybody know, and then we'll let you guys know, well, probably right now because you're hearing it, that we're going to give you a week from the day we posted it, and then we'll pick a winner, and then we'll announce it.
Yay!
Yay! So, okay, I'm going to get back to it. It's Saturday morning. The dogs are watching something out the window. I should be pretty much on my way to work, but I have to quarantine because Heather's sick. And look what the dogs are watching. Oh, he moved. Yeah, I wouldn't have been able to get out anyway. The plow's out there. Oh, look, they put a big windrow right in front of my driveway. Probably because my gate's closed. So they figured that I'm not home. Or not going anywhere. Yeah, so I would have been plowed in anyway. Here he comes. I see the lights. See a big pile out there in front of my house? It's insane. Yeah, they weren't supposed to do this until Tuesday. Tuesday would have been a worse day. Oh, look, they just made the pile bigger. Really? Really, people? Oh boy. At least they're clearing the road. It's been pretty nasty trying to get through here. Kip is taller than Mary when he lays out like that. Crazy. So, if you kind of gathered from things, I probably maybe showed Heather's temperature by now. But yes, she tested positive for COVID and she had a really high fever. So she's quarantined to her room and she can't go back to work for 10 days. We're gonna do this immunity. I just have the one tea bag, you know, from the advent calendar, and then I'm doing some oil of oregano, just preventative stuff, because I don't want to get COVID. I was going to get my booster because my last COVID shot was my the very first ones they gave out. Because of my job, I was eligible to get them right off the bat. So it's been almost a year since I've had my COVID shots. Heather did have hers, in June. So, yeah, I can't believe that she got such a bad fever. And, she's been working with all this stuff all along. So, we're going to make the tea. I've been feeding Heather, oh gosh, I can't think of the tea. I've been giving her the Dragon Well tea. And then some Alka-Seltzer just to bring her fever down, and chicken soup. She has been eating the chicken soup with the noodles. So she's been hungry. She hasn't lost her appetite. Not really. But yeah, if I had a high fever, I'd be in the bathroom all the time and not wanting to eat anything, just drink fluids. So hopefully by the time you see this, her fever will be down and she'll be good to go. But Mary and I can't go back to work until Tuesday. Well, Mary can't even go back Tuesday. She's got to test negative on Tuesday and then go back to work on Wednesday. I got to take a test Tuesday morning, and then as long as my test is negative on Tuesday morning, I can work that day. You're in the dark. Nobody can see you. She's still in her pajamas with no makeup on. Chilling with the dogs. Okay, I'm gonna go make tea. It's talking to me. Such a pretty color. It was 30 below this morning. It still looks like it's like maybe 27 below. Yeah, I'm looking down at the thermometer instead of straight at it. What, you got my cleats on? Yeah. Mary's got my cleats on. She's gonna she's going to go to the gate and open the gate because we got a door dasher coming. And as you've seen, they plowed the road this morning, and sometimes they leave a big windrow, but I think they actually had somebody, I missed it, I think they actually had the trucks come through and pick up the snow. But yeah, they plowed a couple times, and each time they plowed, as soon as we drove through, there was a pile of moose poop out in the middle of the road. So we know that they're around because we're seeing the signs, but we haven't seen the moose. Usually they come through the little wooded area right there. So I don't know where they are. The snow is too deep in the back where they normally walk. So there isn't any moose prints there. So she said she's going to keep an eye out for the moose. They can actually hop these 6-foot fences like bunny rabbits, but I don't have any trees or bushes or anything in my yard to attract them, so they don't come in my yard anymore. They used to come in here all the time because I had all kinds of bushes. We tore them all out. Yeah, we've been doing lots of renovating. It's been slow the last couple of years. Back. Mary's back there. She got her DoorDash. So, yeah, we've been trying to figure out lighting here and stuff. I'm still in my pajamas. Why get out of them when I'm stuck at home? So Mary DoorDashed us dinner. We got Oishi Bakery. These are the cabbage pancakes, Mary? Mm-hmm. Yeah, so they're really good. She was. You want to tell them the story?
Yeah.
She's trying to eat her pancake, but.
Well.
Here.
Usually, when I order
I'll turn the
stuff,
camera a little bit. There.
Oh, well, usually when I order stuff off of DoorDash, I just order what I want, and then it comes and they drop it off, and that's it. Like, no problem, super easy to do. I have ordered from places before who have options for if this thing is out, would you like them to cancel it, or would you like them to recommend something in place of it? But I didn't see that on this one, and I was like, oh, well, there probably won't be any issues, which maybe was the first problem because that's what I thought. Because I know that this place specifically runs out of stuff sometimes, but I was like, I don't know, if it's on DoorDash, maybe they make sure to have some set aside. So my dad called a little later because the DoorDash was kind of going to be an hour away. I made it as a no rush kind of DoorDash since I was in no rush today to get it. And my dad called and I was talking to him on the phone, and all of a sudden my phone starts blowing up and it starts getting a bunch of calls from a random number and a bunch of it keeps buzzing.
A 188 number. 888.
Yeah, 888. And I was like, oh, is this a scam call? What is this? And so I looked it up, and there was the first search on Google said usually 888 numbers like that, or for those Grubhub sites and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. And I was like, oh. And then Mom was like, well, you should probably answer it. It might be DoorDash. And I was like, but I thought they had communication through the app, so I was confused as to why I was getting it through my phone. And so I told my dad, I was like, well, I'll call you back, and we tried to call the number back, but it just went to some weird service and it wasn't going through. So we called Oishi Bakery back, and they were like, oh yeah, we we didn't have the vegetarian ones, but we have the ones with bacon, and we just wanted to make sure that you wanted those before we just decided to pack them. And we were like, oh, okay, like, yeah, that's totally fine. But I was like concerned because my app that I use to pay through DoorDash, I use a separate app so I don't have to connect my actual debit card to it. Like, it kept buzzing me, like, it buzzed me like 20 times.
Like her payment didn't go through.
Yeah, and it already had gone through, so I thought that, like, they were trying to double charge me, and I was very concerned.
Right.
So that was stressing me out.
It was kind of scary.
Yeah, and I was like, oh my god, like, are they trying to steal my money? Because it's kind of connected to my bank. But, luckily, no other money was taken out. And then I was like, okay, that's all aside. I'm done. That really kind of stressed me out more than it needed to, because I was like, gosh, like, I could do this stuff for my work all the time, but, like, when it comes to, like, personal life, I'm like, ugh, I don't want to deal with it. So then...
and there's been a lot of stuff going on the last couple days.
Yeah, so I'm just generally, my stress levels are a little higher, because I was supposed to go hang out with friends today, but it had to get canceled because Heather got sick and I can't go anywhere, and all sorts of stuff.
Yeah, they had this whole... It's somebody's birthday, isn't it?
Yeah, I was so excited.
They had this whole big birthday party thing planned for tonight.
I can't go.
Yeah, they were going to go bowling and...
Yeah, so anyway, the DoorDasher gets the order. It says it's on its way on the app, and then I'm waiting for it, and then the mom sees a car pass by, and she's like, is that the DoorDasher? Did they pass by the house? And then I guess they got into the driveway. Well, I'm sitting in the living room, and I get another call, and this time I'm like, oh, I should answer it right away. And the guy was like, you're the greenhouse with the gate, right? And I was like, yep. And I didn't see him in the driveway because I'm in here. And I was like, we also have, like, Christmas lights on our house, and he was like, oh, well, I think I'm in the driveway. I just wanted to make sure. And I was like, oh, yeah, we're inside. And then he hung up really quick. So I was like, okay.
She smells the bacon.
Well, maybe he's just, like, coming to the door. But that was kind of abrupt. I would have been like, oh, I'll be right there, you know? Like, it just seemed a little weird that he just hung up right away.
Yeah.
And then Mom actually went to go get it just, you know, to be like, oh, thank you and stuff like that. But, like, she said the guy didn't even make eye contact.
He, like, had his head down and handed me the bag.
And so after that, I was like, this is what happens when you get a bunch of introverts trying to work together to complete a task. I was like, oh my god.
That was crazy.
Yeah. So I was like, yeah, I might be more specific in my, like, house instructions next time. And, like, now I know that people can call you through the app through a hidden number, but, like, that's even more confusing.
Yeah.
So I was just like, what happened?
Now she knows next time she starts getting random calls after she did a DoorDash.
Yeah, and now I have my food, so once I eat, I'm sure I'll be happier.
Yeah. So back to Heather and her COVID thing. Her temperature's going down. So, you know, she's just been laying in bed. And she seems okay. You know, most people say it's kind of just like a flu thing. You know, especially after you've had your COVID shot. So she's recovering, and we're giving her tea, and I wanted to talk about that because Jenny, I have actually been sending people to her since she started, because I had gotten word that there's a tea shop in town that specializes in teas, and you know, so she had moved 2 or 3 times because she was kind of hard to keep track of. You know, and I would generally only see her at the shows, you know, when they had like the Christmas shows in town and stuff like that. So I didn't really go to her shops much until she finally got the permanent shop over here, or, well, it's on the other side of town. But, yeah, so now I go over there all the time. But, you know, so she knows me, and, you know, I asked her probably what the best thing was for Heather, and she said it was the Dragon Well tea because it's, you know, good for the respiratory and immunity, and that's what, you know, saved Mary from the allergy stuff this last summer. You know, is if she kept drinking that dragon well stuff, it would keep all the rashy stuff from becoming really bad.
Mm-hmm.
So we started giving Heather that right away, and and her fever's down and she's doing okay. She's like I said, I've been giving her the tea and her electrolytes and soup, and so hopefully she may have gotten dehydrated. So there's that too, because I was looking at the humidity has been like 16% for almost a week now after all that snow and business, and she's outside in this 30 below. She has to go in and out of buildings, so she's outside quite a bit. So but another reason why I brought up Sipping Streams is because they had a big issue getting supplies. You know, she's good on teas and stuff, but the packaging, a lot of people in town had problems with packaging, but she's very specific of things that she needs to do her packaging, and she's on a site. They're doing a grant program where she could be eligible for a $10,000 grant to get a Kickstarter for her packaging, so that way she can order it directly through a manufacturer instead of ordering it through a third party. So that way she'd be guaranteed to get it, because that way she could, if she orders in bulk directly through a manufacturer, it's like she's her own company, but she's a small business. So this grant will really, really help her out. So people go and vote. And so I'm asking my viewers, go and vote, and I'll leave the link down in the description. So I'm still not savvy enough to put the links in the videos. So, or you can go to her YouTube and she's got a link there. But I think it's in the description too. So you can, go to her YouTube, sippingstreams.com, and or I don't know, maybe she put it on her website. So if you can do that for her, that would be much appreciated. And I'm gonna go eat my Oishi bakery here before it gets really cold, because cold bacon is not good. I don't know though. You put a little chocolate on it, and
I can cold bacon.
Yeah. So, okay. I think that's enough for today. We like talk because of all the weirdness and the COVID and whatnot. So we've got some long chit chat stuff today. So we're gonna wrap this up, and I hope you all your New Year's, starting off better than ours. Yeah. And speaking of better than ours, because we're all off of work, and we're, I'm always, like I said, I always had like 3-month cushion in case something happened. We don't have that cushion. So I don't know. I am eligible for...
I do.
Mary does, but that's supposed to go to your
Well, remember they extended my payments?
Oh yeah, her
until it has to
student loans. Yeah, her student loans actually got deferred again until May.
Mm-hmm.
But
so if we
if we do have emergency stuff, we can take from Mary's funds, I guess.
Yeah.
But by then I'll have my taxes done, and here we go talking about the money again. So don't worry. My dad always told me, don't worry about the money. It will always be there. And he's right. I've had some really, really rough times, and there's always some kind of outlet out there that helps. Like I was getting ready to say, the Alaska Housing, who I had my mortgage through, they couldn't do anything at the time for the COVID relief, but now they're starting to release some funding, and I've been getting emails. I don't think they've released it yet, but
Oh.
So
Just ask me to wish for something.
Yeah. Mary wished for snow. She kept wishing for snow and snow days and stuff. And then we got all this craziness. And then she wished for, more sleep, more days off, more Christmas vacation. And then this happens. I was like, Mary, quit wishing for stuff.
Yeah, I was like, I should make it a business and have people, I'll be like, give me $5.
And not wish for something.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
But maybe it only works for me.
Right.
Apparently I have some power.
Okay. I'm sitting in front of the computer. I'm going to answer some more comments here, and then I'll get this YouTube thing going. So this will be the Sunday video. And bye for now, and hope you're all doing well. And thanks for subscribing. And if you haven't subscribed, go subscribe. What are you waiting for? Hit the like button. That helps too. And the bell. Go ring the bell so you get notified.
Yeah, and I should be right next to the subscribe button.
Yeah. Right next to the subscribe button. Bye.
Bye.